Maddie and Tay, CMA Fest 2018. Here we are. You guys have got new music out. You have so much to talk about, which it's always fun to be at CMA Fest, but when you have CMA Fest and new music, it's like the perfect combination, right?
Christmas.
It's so exciting. We've been playing Friends Don't out live, and it's like the first time that we're hearing fans sing it back because we just put it out, and they already know the words, and it's so exciting.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what was your first CMA Fest like?
Oh, our first CMA Fest. Did we decide it was 3 years ago?
I think it was 3 years ago.
The fact that Maddie and I can't remember the exact year is just because we love it. And yeah, it's a whirlwind. It's our favorite week. But I don't remember what our first week. Actually, we played LP Field, our first CMA Fest. I do remember that.
How did that happen?
That was amazing.
Gosh, that's amazing.
We played Girl in a Country Song, and I remember the outfits we wore. I had this like yellow, blue, like maxi dress. So I remember that.
Okay.
Yes. I remember it was like so overwhelming playing for 70,000 people, and I was like, oh my, I didn't even know where to look, and I was trying not to like vomit and remember the words, but it was amazing.
Well, you remembered the words and you didn't vomit, so it all came out great.
Total win. It was a win for sure.
Chalking that up as a big fat check mark. Yes. Okay, so being here, what has this week been like so far for you, and what else do you have planned?
So it's been pretty mild compared to past CMA Fest. Yeah. We've done like maybe 4 things today, or this will be our 4th thing. But I mean, I don't know. It's like after a couple years, you just get it down. It doesn't feel as overwhelming.
Yes.
But it's been fun. We've had a lot of like one-on-one time with our fans and like really intimate settings, which is really nice. So, but we're excited for this show because it's just like the full shebang and with our band and everything.
You get to have so much fun. Okay, let's talk past CMA Music Fest, because now that there's new music and you're out there and you're touring, I know that there's a whole lot planned. So the rest of 2018, what's that look like for you guys?
The rest of 2018, we are definitely hoping to release our sophomore record because it's been finished since February, so it's basically our baby's just sitting there ready to be out in the world.
That's just like somebody gave you a Christmas present in July and said you can't open this until December 25th, and you're like, what?
So we're trying to let Friends Don't, our single, have its moment and just figure out perfect timing for the sophomore record, because we worked so hard on it. We want the release and everything to be perfect. So definitely releasing record, and then just playing shows, fairs and festivals. I'll be eating lots of Dippin' Dots, so you can bet that.
Is that your go-to?
It's my go-to.
Dippin' Dots.
Yes.
What's yours?
Probably something salty, like maybe a pretzel, a hot dog.
Yum.
It's never a bad decision.
Never bad.
Yeah.
I'm
going to go hot dog, but I also love the banana split Dippin' Dots. Those are great. Very good.
Okay. And I just haven't gotten on the Dippin' Dots train, but I feel like maybe I need to give it another shot.
You should try it. If you want like real ice cream, that is not the route. But if you just want something fun and cold and refreshing, you could do some Dippin' Dots.
Okay, what are we talking calorie-wise? Because I, like, legitimately, you know what I'm saying. If I'm going in, if it's 500 calories, it better be amazing.
It's not worth 500 calories.
Don't waste your calories on that. But if you feel like splurging and you're picking between a fried Oreo or Dippin' Dots, go Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
Good point.
You know?
Totally.
This is our summer plan.
Yes.
I feel like we're going to have a whole segment. It's going to be Maddie and Tay talking summer diet.
Worth the calories.
The calories.
You can do like kale and chicken, like maybe like 3 days a week, and then like terrible stuff for the rest of the week. Who knows? Like maybe we can make a new diet happen.
We saw each other last, and we were at Live in the Vineyard Goes Country.
Drinking
and
wine.
There were so many opportunities for us to say food or wine. And I feel like I made the correct choice in wine every time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did wine mostly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
but you have to have a base.
You
So
Good point.
You gotta have a base.
Again.
So enough for the base, and then all of the wine.
Summer tips, Maddie and
Wise.
Tay. This is what's happening. I love all of it.
CMA Fest.
One thing that you have to have for CMA Fest as a performer, what is okay, we know we're going into CMA Fest. We need to make sure we're stocked up on, besides water, because that's a given.
That's a given.
I'm gonna say air-conditioned places. So where am I guaranteed air conditioning? Because that's what I'm gonna look forward to every day.
I like that.
Like where are my air-conditioned spots? Okay, bam.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna
And it's
say.
almost like a monopoly, like we can get through X and Y because we know Z is air conditioned.
Yes.
That's your
Exactly.
Okay, end goal.
I'm gonna echo that and say, bring your makeup bag. I can't, because if you don't get to your AC in time, then it's gonna sweat all off. So you gotta retouch. So
What's
makeup
the
bag.
go-to foundation
Mine is Born This Way by Too Faced. I love their foundation.
Do you use that?
I have not. No, I'm very excited.
I love it. It's so good, and it just looks like natural and dewy and pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Can you? Purple Elephant? Oh!
What was that? What just happened? What was Purple Elephant?
Sometimes if I have to sneeze and I just look at her, like she'll say something and it'll go
stop
away.
the sneeze. But I've
that
heard it's
didn't work
unhealthy to
this time.
stop the sneeze, so maybe I should stop doing that. I
Well,
don't want you to
sneezes
die.
go over 100 miles an hour, so you should never hold them in.
What?
Well,
Are
I
you being
like
for reals?
kind of held my sneeze back because I didn't want this whole room to be like, oh, germs, gross. Isn't that nasty when you're on a plane and someone sneezes?
I go in my
fun
shirt
fact,
always.
Fun fact: if you cover your sneeze
Yes,
in your shirt, it
that's what I
covers
do.
97% of the germs. Your arm is like 60%, and your hand is like nothing. Don't even bother.
Shirt always, people like
Shirt.
this.
Yep, a chew. Right there.
Right here.
Life hacks
And while
with
you're-
Maddie and Tay.
While you're in there, you're like, did I reapply the deodorant? Which is
Yes.
While
another
you're at it, take a
CMA
sniff.
must-have.
I actually have a dance move for that.
Let's see.
So it's like you're like, take a dance.
Oh,
That's how you check for the
Oh,
That
okay.
was so smooth.
That's so smooth.
I just came up with that, and I've used it like the past 2 dance parties that I've participated in.
yeah.
And it worked. Like,
That's good.
I got called out once.
Oh,
Like they figured it out.
it's a 50-50.
But you just kind of like put that arm up and just like, ooh, I'm having so much fun. Take a sniff and see if you're
good.
fresh.
You're solid.
Golden,
Guys, this is a whole new segment on One Country. It is Life Hacks with Maddie and Tay. We'll have more coming up soon. In the meantime, make sure that you've already downloaded the new single, Friends Don't. It's so cool. It's a bop. I love that. I said it.
thank you.
I even
It's
said
a bop.
it.
It's a
I said
bop.
It's a bop.
It's
There
a
it is.
bop.
I love these girls. You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.